Hello, everyone. I'm Ini. I don't know what you guys are going to tell me right now. I don't even want to believe whatever you are going to tell me right now. The only thing I know for certain is that Nicholas Jackson is not supposed to be the top striker for Chelsea this season. If not, I say now relegation we go. We are heading for relegation, and nothing is going to really stop us. Because if not, what kind of performance is that? Yes, we have even other terrible players in the team, but and please take out Nicholas Jackson. If you don't even want to do anything, I bet put Kepa there. Because I don't understand. That guy is a terrible striker. A terrible striker. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how you all doing tonight? This is another episode of Spotty Spot Podcast, and I still remain your host, Ini. All right, so today we're going to be doing a post view of Chelsea Man City. I mean, the game was actually very interesting. And like I told you all in my last video, I told you all that if you take faith away, I knew that Man City were actually going to beat Chelsea. I knew that right from beginning because it was obvious. Even the blind can see and the deaf can hear. There's no taking it out of the fact that Chelsea are not even ready for this season. I mean, we were actually dragging our leg in signing top strikers that would complete the mission, the goal, the target when it comes to shove. Like when it gets very important, there were people that were supposed to do the work for us, but we didn't get them. We are dragging our feet, we are doing this, we are doing that, and we are able to be selling the players that we have. So that is very bad. I swear, it not just make any sense at all. I don't go lie given now. This matter, if Chelsea not take time, now relegation we they head to. But anyways, let's talk about the match. I think generally there's been a positive thing to take away from the team Chelsea because yeah, I mean for the first time after preseason and after all the nonsense that we saw last season, I think Chelsea has like they have a potential of being a stronger team if they put in the necessary players in the necessary place and take away the players that are not delivering. First off, I want to start by Sanchez. I said it before. I even said it when I did the preview for Chelsea Man City. I said it that I wanted Jurgensen because Sanchez was terrible. I said it, and you saw all the mistakes. I mean, Sanchez did against Man City. It was terrible. How do we get to have player that I mean a keeper that doesn't? And I don't know why they keep using him. That guy is not supposed to be there. He's supposed to sell agege bread for street. That guy is not a keeper. A basket. I'm not going to lie. Yes, he made one or two saves, but still, his mistakes are heartbreaking. It be like person where they don't serve breakfast fresh. It doesn't make any sense. It was very, I mean, he was very sloppy and he made, in fact, basically for me, to him, I mean, he's the reason why we lost we got the second goal, right? That Kovacic scored. And I mean, he tried to punch the ball and yet he punched it to the net. That's to tell you how very fantastic he is. I mean, I'm just going to beg Enzo Maresca to please put Jorgensen for our next game. I beg. We don't try. We have seen a whole lot of Sanchez and we don't want to see him again. Please, please, and please. Um, I think our back four were not too bad. They had to stick to the back four. They didn't do the inverted thing again because well, it was Man City, so it was expected. So I think I want to still see the more of Fofana, Gusto, Cowell, and Cucurella. They did a good job. Yes, even if they made one or two mistakes, but I think if they gel and if they play together more often, they will definitely gel and become a strong force in the team sheet for Chelsea. Another problem I think I'm going to actually pick about today is the fact that our midfield. I mean, we have to make that decision. Maresca have to come up and say, you know what, you have to stay back, you have to play, you have to start because the truth is, Emzo wasn't delivering as a 10, as an 8. Emzo was not delivering as an 8 at all. The man behind the striker, he wasn't there at all. I think he did a little bit better when he went to the back after they removed Lavia. My own problem is, why did you even have to remove Lavia in the first place? Lavia was our best midfielder at the point in time. He was he was spot on. His tackles, his passes, he was there. I mean, with the support of Caicedo, it was easier for two of them to spread and hold that midfield. It was easier. So I don't know why you have to remove Lavia in the first place. It was not making any sense. My own option was remove Enzo Fernandez, put Tim Palmer to the eight, take him Madueke to the right, and I mean you saw the Pedro. That's why I started him in my preview against Man City. I started him. I don't know why we had to put Nkunku at the left wing. When we are supposed to put Nkunku at the top, then carry Nicholas Jackson and the sell him, sell the Were. So you see that the yes, and that's a problem that Chelsea is going to face this season. We have too many players. We have too many players that it's very difficult to even want to have a starting level, but we have to have a starting level. Neto did a very fantastic job when he came in. Yes, and Kuku did not really shine too often because he was actually playing off his position. It would have been expected if he was playing the top nine or from the right wing. Again, Palmer did not really show because Man City already knew that okay, Palmer was always our star player, so they tried to find a way to take him out, and they did take him out. Now, whether they play Sterling or not, I'm not sure he would have done any difference, anyways. You get, but this sub too was not a little bit fantastic for me because I feel like there were players that should have been taken out. There were players that should have never finished that game. But in all, I will always say that there's a positive side to this. I mean, it's our first match playing against the champion of English Premier League. So again, it's expected that we're going to collect. I knew right from the beginning when I saw that game against Chelsea versus Man City, our first opening, I was like, why would they give us Man City? Why would they give Chelsea Man City in the first place? Because I know that Chelsea was going to collect, and I told you all, and we did actually collect. But yes, moving forward, I know that we still have greater option to even still carry the Premier League. That is if we do the right thing. And the right thing first is to sign a striker, bring in Joao Felix, bring in Osimhen, then decide what you want to play. I mean, if you bring in Joao Felix and Osimhen, you take out Enzo Fernandez, put him on the bench, right? Put Kopama at the middle. Joao Felix, I mean, can play from the right hand side, right? Osimhen is playing from the center. Then you bring in like a Pedro Neto from the left hand side. Then you switch there with the Madueke, Modric, Enzo. As the time goes on, you get the Hall and all those people because again, it was obvious that Enzo wasn't performing. I hope he was able to make the necessary changes on our next match. But give or take, yes, it was. This is not the start that I'm expecting for Chelsea. This is not the start that Chelsea is expecting for Chelsea. This is not the start that the fans are expecting from Chelsea. But it's the obvious fact that they were going to actually beat us in the first place. But I hope that within the few days that there's going to be a completed signing because yes, we are still in the transfer market, making sure that we can bring in some good players. And please, Enzo, and please, Maresca, don't bring in Sanchez again. I'm tired of having these heartbreaks and heart attack. Please, please, and please, and please. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I just decided to do this because, there's a whole lot to talk about, but I just decided to do this to make sure that we don't we get like the post view of what is expected from us as a Chelsea fan and as a Chelsea Football Club because it's very, very important. Please leave on the comment section who you think that they really all perform very well. For me, I think chances is like the top of the list. Nicholas Jackson is top of the list because I feel like if Nicholas Jackson had converted that second goal that he actually shot to the keeper, yes, he tried. It's not only being in position that is the thing. It's not being in position that is the thing. Not just being in position. Can you be able to convert? You give Nicholas Jackson 10 chances. and he's going to miss 12 because I don't know how that guy thinks as a player, especially as a top nine. So we need to make those changes. So again, leave in the comments who you think that did very badly against Man City. What are your positive things you want to take away from the game? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this, guys. Please, I would like our subscribers to increase. At least let's get to maybe 300, 400K, 400 followers, subscribers. I know we can do that, guys. Please leave on the comment section. Please don't forget to drop your likes, and please don't forget to share. And I'm going to put on. We're going to talk about the Joao Felix Sterling issue on my next video. So just stay tuned on my next video and see what we're going to talk about. Thank you so much. This is the Sporty Sport Podcast, and I still remain your host, Ini.